Hello everybody, I'm the Hero Game Channel. Welcome to What If a French King Sat on the Polish Throne. Yes, I'm finally back with another What If scenario, and yes, it has indeed been a while. But today we're gonna have a wee look, because I thought I've already done a couple of I've done a live stream as a Japanese king, I've done a playthrough as a German king. Mocha has shown off the Austrian king, and I thought, do you know what? I quite fancy having a wee look at the French one. And then we're going to follow that up by doing the Mal de Rossi Pact, because who the hell doesn't love communists, you know, Tsar and the Soviets? Like, that sounds hella fun. So we'll see what we can do with that. But anyways, let's get into this. We do have some, I was going to say boring stuff to do, but we just have a couple of things to do. We have to prepare a coup, which we are well aware that we have to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and work through that now. And then we'll get to the point where we're getting that king, and of course, if anything exciting happens that is weird and wacky, then we'll have a wee look at it. You know, no, let's see how this goes for us. Well, we've got to the whole coupping of the Sonation government, and nothing out of the ordinary has really happened. You know, Germany's remilitarized the Rhineland, Turkey's went ahead and remilitarized the Straits. That's about it. Japan, what are you up to? Still fascist. They're guiding the Zaibatsu, so they're staying, you know, with the fascists. So yeah, good for them. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the monarchists to take over, because obviously, you know, there's none of these are playable yet, but with time they will be, and I can't wait till that time comes. Let's go ahead and get the monarchists. So we now have Stanislaw Makowicz. Which is good. That's good. That's exactly what we want. So now we'll go ahead and do the Kingdom of Poland, and we're going to go for an absolute monarchy, stuff constitutional. The constitutional one. I don't think we need to be like that. We're going to be declaring war on a lot of folks, so I feel like being constitutional is just not going to make much sense, really. So here we have the question of succession. So from 1025 to 1795, Poland was an independent kingdom, and was even one of the strongest powers in Europe for a time. In the last 300 years of that time, Poland had a very unique form of monarchy, where each king was elected by a nobility of Poland, rather than the position being an inherited one. So, do we pay homage to the ways of old with an elective monarchy, or the standard hereditary method of succession is far more reliable? And that is the one we're going to do. Power of the monarchy. So, yeah, that's cool. So, our monarch's power will be kept in check by the constitution. It will not. We will be an absolute monarchy. We're constitutionalists. Get in the bin. But anyways, we now have, of course, the choices for the King of Poland. We have the Polish king, another Polish king. We have the German, the Austrian, the Russian, the French, and the Japanese. So Louis Napoleon VI, welcome. He is going to be the candidate for king, so we just have a couple more things to do first, and then we'll coronate the monarch, and then we will start heading towards the colonial empire, and we'll start grabbing some land. We don't have to worry about the French territories, because we will get that when we do this, because Court d'Action Français, a meeting with Charles Maras, and then we'll launch a civil war, and then we intervene in it, and then do the return. I take it we're going to use the Civil War as a way to stir support for the return of the Emperor, and then we'll do Unification, which should be interesting. French monarchs have been arrested. Let's hope that doesn't happen, because I don't really want to have to invade France. That seems like it'd be a hassle for us. Let's hope we get to do this smoothly. But yeah, let's rally the public support, and then we'll coronate. There he is. There he is. And now, of course, we've got the Polish flag with the Bonaparte, well, the French Empire insignia. So we are doing absolute monarchy. Then I do want to do some of the stuff in here. The recruitment population factor is quite nice. That political power is nice. We do want that extra research slot, and we also want to get little conflicts with minorities. None of that is really hurting us. Inefficient military industry is one I want to deal with first, though, because light tank and fighter production, close air support are all things I want to be building, and of course, that's causing it to take longer for individual stuff to be produced. So it's not great for us. But oh, there's the Spanish Civil War. Things are progressing nicely. I will get that colonial empire first, though, definitely. And we will start a war past this. This should bypass straight away, so that's fine. But let's do our place in the world. The Chinese United Front is also formed because, you know, Japan's going down the good old historical route, so the Chinese United Front is gaining its members. Jibri-sama and the Yangtze clique are still yet to join, but Sing Chang has joined in, which it's not really going to be beneficial for them joining. Like, it's not going to end well for them. Literally like 2 seconds after me saying that these boys had joined in, everyone is now a part of this. If only Tibet joined. Could you imagine if Tibet joined? All of them united against their common enemy, who's probably... You know, they might struggle actually. Japan does seem to struggle a lot more with taking out China, which is good. It's historically accurate, but then again, I've got non-historical AI focuses on, so... You know, it could get weird. Like Spain. They have came out very well off in the start of the Civil War. Look at what they've got up here. I don't know if that's just one division running around like an absolute madman, but I guess we'll see how this progresses. Well, I've just finished doing the Colonial Empire focus, and of course Romania has sent us an offer to restore our alliance, and it's a reasonable request. So we have guaranteed Romania, and Romania has guaranteed us. So nice. We'll see how long that sticks around for. This should bypass, or not. I thought it did. But anyways, we're going to hop up here to this glorious section. Don't need to purchase Madagascar and Cameroon. We could purchase Palestine and Trinidad, Tanganyika and Gambia. Enterprises in these areas as well, or wouldn't be a bad idea. Polish minority in Brazil could also be a good choice. I hope it does lead to war with them, because then we can get them as an actual like protectorate. But let's go for Brazil first. I think it's always good to start off with the Brazilians, and yes, the Polish-Romanian alliance. We are friends. We are friends. But I do want King Michael's coup to happen. Bring him in. Bring him into the fold. Let him take power. Carl, you suck. I've been saving up my political power, which has been a great idea, because now I can just literally do all of that. And there we go. We do have the land. Fantastic. I did use all of our political power, like. Let's go ahead and do a French king, just because I do want to get the Civil War popping off as soon as possible. We get some war support from that. And then we've got a decision here for the Court d'Action Français. If they had done proclaim the Third Empire, we could unify peacefully, which is interesting, but they're not going to do that. I can already confirm that, because they have they're strengthening unions right now. So yeah, they're going communist anyways. So that's good. Hopefully the communist support will get to the where we need it to launch the Civil War quicker, which is good. Okay, so Brazil declared war. They're at war with Romania as well. I have learnt from past mistakes, and Porto Alegre is going to get garrisoned by a single division. And then we're going to send these three. I'm going to put them just here because that is 3 divisions to defend that. Let's go ahead and put you on there. Hop on there. I have already moved some divisions into a port, so I don't think I need to send all of them. I'm going to send 16. So, yep, you head out to there, please, and we'll deal with Brazil. Okay, more of our troops are now over in Brazil. Hopefully I should be able to start pushing forward with some of them. They don't have a massive army, Brazil, so we should be able to defeat them. And here we have a meeting with Charles Maurras. Our diplomats in Paris have begun secretly meeting with Charles, the leader of the Action Français, a right-wing monarchist party. Although Charles has vocally supported the Orleans dynasty, they cannot hope to match the strength Napoleon VI currently commands. Surely he can be convinced to support the Emperor instead. Once Charles is in our corner, we can begin the second phase of our plan, arming communist extremists in France. We'll have to do this secretly through third parties, of course, but once the communists reach sufficient strength, they can be coaxed into launching a full revolution against the Republic. While France is in chaos, the Emperor can make his triumphant return and save France from the communist menace. The French people will welcome with open arms and see him as a saviour, guaranteeing the return of the Empire. I knew it was going to go down like that. I knew it. What did I say at the start? So, Charles Maurras meets the Polish delegates. He is indeed going to proceed with the plan. Maurras and the Action Français have agreed to renounce the House of Orleans and pledge their support for Napoleon and his master plan. They will get a meeting with communist extremists to set off drop-offs points for arms and explosives. So they get daily communism support. Fantastic. Our empire's growing. It costs us a lot, but we've gained a colony. We've gained Tanganyika and Gambia. Brazil's gone. Brazil is gone. Thank you very much. Let me take all of that land. Thank you. I've caused 7% world tension. I've actually caused the most. Wow. I've also failed to point out that my decryption is absolutely amazing already. I've already got the Germans. The Germans are already decrypted. So, it's a big win there. There it is. Established protectorate in Brazil. Indirect rule is preferable. And the Protectorate of Brazil under Stefan, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name, is now leading there. And of course we do have the Protectorate of Tanzania and also... oh, that's all we have. Cool. The French Commune has declared war on France. Action Francais. There's Charles. He's doing intervention in Spain. Why? And there's Maurice Thorez. Well, our men are landing over here really without any hassle, which is good, because I do want to unite up with the boys here. Try and help reach Paris and cut the communists in two. Greens will hopefully also be able to do a job. Yeah, these the communists are so screwed. Wow, they did collapse very quickly there. Why don't you just run to Brest? Wow, that really collapsed quickly. Oh, the anti-Comintern Pact. I'll join it for the time being, because it depends how nice Germany is going to be towards us. We take Brest. Oh no, one division got intercepted. No! Don't kill him. Capitulate before that happens. No! He's so close. He survived. He survived. Don't know how, with the skin of his teeth by the looks of things. You coming through there and that'll cut them off. Yeah, Calais. We need to get to Calais. Go through Amiens. Wow, they've lost a lot. We've lost 20,000, which is probably mostly from that convoy that got intercepted. Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, they're totally dead. Goodbye, communists. Thanks for your role in this. You played it perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. Get to Metz, please, before a division manages to get in it, because it is fortified. I don't want to have to deal with the forts, thank you. Le Havre is the capital now. Wow. Practically having to take the whole country at this point. Yeah, you guys haven't returned home. But there we go. Action Francais has won. Oui, the French have agreed to unify. This is a truly momentous day. The French delegation has agreed to unify with us as one empire under Napoleon VI. Our enemies in Europe had better despair. There's a new great power in Europe. Boom! Ah, the Kingdom of Poland. Let us go ahead and become the third French Empire, which gives us a horrible national spirit. Oofed. But we need the core, so I'm going to do it. We've got our 44 divisions. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I might go ahead and give most of Africa their independence, though. I might actually do that. Because I'm not too bothered about actually keeping them under my control. I would happily give them some independence. But we got a good batch of guys here, which is good. We'll go ahead and set them up for the inevitable war with the Germans. Well, we're turning Cameroon and Madagascar into protectorates, so let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and say hello to our little old boy down here, Mr. Lemur. Hello there. Hello, look at the cute little fella. What a beautiful sight. The Napoleonic Empire is here. It is here. So let's go ahead and do Imperial forms, because it does allow us to improve the Third French Empire national spirit and gain cores on certain foreign states, which is nice. And of course, boom, 123 factories. We have 80 cities. We've got some more military factories as well, so let's go ahead and deploy them. Pretty much, yeah, I'm pretty happy with those right now. That's good stuff. Yeah, we really do need to deal with this. Minus 25 division organization, minus 20 stability, minus 10 factory output and dockyard output, minus 25 planning speed, and minus 25 for the land doctrine research speed. Not great stuff at all. Okay, we can actually move our capital to Paris, which I'm very happy with doing. We can change it whenever we want, like, by the looks of things, so I'm just going to go ahead and bin those. Adopt Polish military strategy. That gives us the land doctrine research speed back. Then we get 30 organization added on, which means we're on +5. That'll mean we're on +10, I think. No, that's also going to be +5. Right, cool. That gets rid of the negatives there. I think that knocks out the stability. That gives us +10 stability. And then +1 recruitable population. Not bad. And then here's some more land that we can integrate as well. Piedmont, Tuscany, Latium, Cataluna, Moselland, Rhineland, and Weser Ems, which is up here. So we don't get Westphalen. So we're going to have a core on this round. Okay, it'll be okay once we have the Benelux, which I am very tempted to take now. I'm very tempted to take now, but I feel like it's not a good idea. They're going to join the Allies. So let's go ahead and deal with the conflicts with the minorities. Or do we? No, we can't do that just yet. That's fine. Actually, you improve industrial efficiency. I meant to do that ages ago. I did say I was thinking about doing it, and I have done it. I have went ahead and released all of Africa. They are now all my puppets. So say hello to all of the boys. Our faction is looking more interesting now, especially now that we can't actually even see all the... It's even harder to see all the people a part of it, but I thought it's the best thing to do. Why not? Why not? Well, sadly, Yugoslavia just lost Slovenia, which is it's a bit of a shame for them. But yeah, that's UK for you. They'll just let you get gobbled up. So just a little wee update on how things are going. We've started the COP plans, so we're in year 1. So we're getting a civilian factory in Calais right now, and we've also went ahead and purchased Palestine and Trinidad off of the UK, which means I'm going to pop in here. Actually, no, we'll get the decisions in a second. Yeah, Yugoslavia is also getting dismantled. They're doing the fate of Yugoslavia right now. Of course, Bulgaria got southern Serbia and Macedonia given to them. Well, Yugoslavia grew a spine too late, I have to say. They've now told the Germans to bugger off after losing land. Oh, they also lost Vojvodina. I've definitely pronounced that wrong like I usually do, but why tell them to bugger off now? But the Germans demanded Sudetenland, which is definitely going to lead to I can invite them. I'm not going to. I'm just waiting to see what happens with this. I just feel like the Czechs are going to tell them to bugger off, and then that's when everything's just going to hit the fan. I told you, the Sudeten crisis is well and truly here. So now is the time to strike the Germans. Well, it's not, because we're still heavy in the crap, but you know, we'll let them grind away at one another for the time being. Yep, there we go. Let's hold new training exercises. Let's go ahead and do that. We are not too far away from actually completely dealing with this. We've only got 3 negatives now, which aren't really causing us too much problems. Yep, Germany's doing the usual and trying to take on the whole world at the same time. Now Greece is here. Greece is here. They've made a slightly breakthrough into the Czech territory. I am currently just building some forts just along my Polish front, just because I'm not feeling too great about joining just yet, but we will be joining very soon. There we go. The Third French Empire has now got all positive stuff. We do just have one last little one to grab, and that's overhaul the conscription system, which will give us another 1% recruitable population, which is going to be nice, but that is very nice national spirit now. Everything is pretty good here. Yep, it is. Just need to get rid of the colonial purchase payments, which is going in October of this year, which is good. Bulgaria has joined the Axis. Oh no, guys, watch your backsides. They're coming in. They will be coming in. We have managed to bring the German secret Enigma machine, an encryption device used to pass secret information. And this would have been possible by brilliant Polish mathematicians and cryptanalysts. These three guys, with their code successfully broken, will now be able to know where the German units move, what their plans are, and even decrypt secret messages between upper levels of the German government and the Wehrmacht. Must be careful how we use this information, though, as if it becomes clear that we've broken their code, we'll quickly come up with a new one. If we play smart, we can keep the Germans in the dark. We'll hold this for years. Ha ha ha. So yes, we keep this as long as we don't activate the reveal intel. So, yes. Perfecto. Uh-oh. I think we could have a big old Germany coming for us. Yep. Danziger War. Ha 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 ha. Well. I guess the time is nigh. Ha 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 ha. Danzig will remain Gdansk. Hell yeah. Let's make a deal. No. You know what? Preemptive strike, baby. Hail, Germany. Bet you weren't expecting me to declare war on you. Well, here's the new borders. It is a bit disgusting. I do have some nations actually to release before I forget about them. Little old Libya and the Sulamali Sultanate, Ethiopia, and Eritrea. Right, so we do have a nice wee haha. Wait, what? German territory reorganization. When selected, becomes owner and controller, and Germany loses all that. Cool. We'll click on that. Let's release Hanover. Okay, Kingdom of Westphalia. Schleswig-Holstein. Mecklenburg. Württemberg. Bavaria. Saxony. And Prussia. Okay, you look hideous, but welcome to all of yous. So I think what we should probably do is then, I'd love to take out the Low Countries. We just need to sort out our navy. So if I just head over here and grab the Polish navy, maybe there is for Marines. There is. Good. We'll go ahead and grab that. Okay, I think we're ready for war against the Allies. We're going to just jump into it. I know I'm a little bit short guns, but we're not going to be too aggressive to begin with, really. The two naval invasions currently getting themselves sorted out. Of course, I'm defending against the Czechs. Stalin is doing claims in the Baltics right now. I have started building forts. I'm just building some anti-air because I have so many factories. I might as well do that. I have some troops down here on the Spanish border. Although they only have 7 to 30 troops, so Stalin's probably going to send a lot of guys down there. What I might do is just one last fort line. Just in the hopes that they will not be able to break that. Aha, there's upgraded landing craft. Perfect. Let's go, men. Let's go, 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 go. Hopefully before the UK can really land. Right guys, I have decided that is where I am going to leave this little what if scenario. I've been recording for 2.5 hours. The game's starting to turn into a bit of a mess now. As we can see, the Australians have now got faction leadership. I'm sure the US is going to take over control of that. Thank you, Mexican bloody junta, for declaring war on the US. That has really helped the situation. Stalin looks like he's going to be coming for us soon as well. If Turkey hadn't declared war on us, we would have been pretty good, but I've really enjoyed playing this. This has been some fantastic, well, great fun rather. It's been thoroughly enjoyable, so I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall be back with another what if scenario very soon. Maybe another one this week, but I'm not making any promises, so don't hold me to that. But anyways, take care. Sure, bye. Then now.